How can you focus student learning and minimize distractions in a 21st century classroom? Hi, my name is Heather Builder, and I'm a teacher with the Ottawa Catholic School Board. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Hapara's answer to this complex question. I'm often asked about focus browsing. Hapara's focus browsing is a tool that allows teachers to leverage technology in their classrooms in order to share links with students, limit student access to specific URLs, tailor learning to specific students or groups, and maximize class time. This video will show you how to utilize focus browsing in your classroom to administer tests and quizzes, facilitate stations, gather authentic baseline data, create meaningful supply plans, and make course content accessible for inclusion or modified students. The most popular use of focus browsing is to set up quizzes or tests for your students and ensure the integrity of those tests and quizzes. All you have to do is log into the highlights, click Open Tabs, add the link to your Google form, select the whole class option if you're interested in administering this for the entire class, or you can select particular students or groups. You're going to toggle to yes for focus browsing, limit them to only the pages provided, set your time duration. If you want to restore student tabs at the end of the quiz, you can do so. And then you can open the tabs for the class. You'll get a countdown here telling you a brief review of what you've done. Similarly, students will get a countdown displayed on their screens indicating that they have 10 seconds until their quiz starts. Then their tabs will close and the quiz will open. Now, there are two ways you can release students from this quiz. You can either click on the button here to release an individual student. At that point, their tabs will be restored, or you can release the entire class by ending the session. The station rotation model has recently become quite popular with teachers, especially those who don't have one-to-one device access in the classroom. Students are divided into groups and rotate through a series of stations on a fixed schedule. Hapara's scheduled browsing is a great way to facilitate stations in your classroom in an efficient way that saves time and limits distractions. Start by navigating to the Schedule tab in Highlights. Simply click the Add Another Session, share your links, select the groups, set your date and time, and click Schedule. You can then label your station. Now, to make life even easier, you can duplicate a browsing session. Simply click the Duplicate button, switch the group, and select the date and time for that group, and simply schedule the session. Authentic baselines are a great way to get an accurate picture of your class's prior knowledge by having them answer questions about the subject matter at the beginning of a new lesson or unit. You can use focus browsing in your class to gather authentic baseline data by setting up a focus browsing session exactly as you would for a test or a quiz and sharing a link to a Padlet where a question about the new unit of study has been asked. This forces students to rely on their schema and prior knowledge instead of Google. Why change the way you teach just because you're away from the class for the day? Scheduled focus browsing sessions ensure students can easily access course content while avoiding distractions during your absence. Set up a scheduled focus browsing session for your class during your regularly scheduled class time. Share links to resources and a view-only Google Doc explaining the activities. While focus browsing is useful, it's not always necessary. Be sure to teach your students responsible digital citizenship and give them opportunities to demonstrate their learning. If you have a student in your class working towards alternative or modified curriculum expectations, you know how important routines can be. Access to daily course materials is easy using focus browsing. Set up a scheduled browsing session for that particular student with the links and resources they need access to on a daily basis. If necessary, you can even make this a focus scheduled browsing session. Duplicate the sessions as needed and update when the student is ready for a new challenge. To learn more about focused and scheduled browsing, visit Hapara's website or the OCSB Google Plus community using the links or QR codes provided. Thanks for watching.